Hi, welcome to Orchids with Barney. Today we are looking at Cattleya, Waianae, Leopard, Ching, which is a really stunning bifoliate. You can see the two leaves. Cattleya, this is a whole plant. You can see it's got this kind of quite tall stems, the pseudobulbs rather, and then two leaves at the top. This is the first bloom, so it's only got two flowers, but you know it'll have a lot more in the future. You can see the size of the flower. Which are really beautiful. They have these sort of mahogany coloured spots on this kind of red coppery background. The base colour to the petal has darkened with age. It started off much paler background colour. I really love how it's matured over the last week. These really only last 2, maybe 3 weeks. We're having a heat wave here in Washington DC, so they'll probably only last 2 weeks with the heat. Slightly cooler conditions, maybe they'd last 3 weeks, probably not even 4. From having seen it flower in somewhere else. So really lovely lip. The lip colour has actually darkened as the flowers age too. It kind of goes better, the shade of purple goes better with the mahogany colours than when it first opened. It was a sort of, it kind of clashed actually when it first opened with the rest of the flower, but now I think it works really well. One of the reasons this is quite a popular hybrid is the fragrance, which is unbelievably strong. It's particularly in the morning actually I've noticed it's stronger, but it's fragrant throughout the day, not so much at night. But in the morning it'll waft, just from these two flowers, like 8 feet away, I'll get kind of wafts of it. It's quite remarkably strong and really nice. Very sort of floral, maybe like a hint of citrus spice or something as well. I think anybody would like this smell. What I also like about flowers is the backs are also really colourful, which is a nice little extra thing. I'm looking forward to future flowerings when it produces maybe up to, well, I guess maybe 6, 8, maybe more flowers per inflorescence, and then the fragrance will be amazing. I imagine it will grow probably half again the height with future growths, I imagine, but it's not an enormously giant kind of bifoliate with its mixed parentage. But if you want an orchid which is easy to grow, extremely fragrant, then I would recommend this one. Its growth is like most bifoliates. It sits basically dormant through the winter when it needs to be kept much drier but in bright light as it needs throughout the year. Then when you see new growths developing from the base, you should start watering it a little bit more frequently, but it does need to dry properly between waterings. So I've just watered it today. We're in a heat wave, so I'm letting the water sit in a tray. I wouldn't normally, but it's going to be extremely hot. So new roots developing. I'm hoping that a new eye will break, maybe 2 from the base when it starts entering its new growth phase. I imagine it will put out a new growth. It's currently late July, so I'm hoping it'll get enough growth before the autumn, the fall, which hopefully will have a sheath on it, and then it will flower the following summer. What it could do maybe is it'll send out a growth shortly, produce a sheath which will do nothing until next summer, and then it will, but in addition it will produce another growth next spring which will sheath, and then maybe they'll both flower at the same time. I mean, that's a possibility with these more vigorous bifoliates. Anyway, we'll find out. I'll do another video of this next summer, hopefully, assuming all goes well. But this is Cattleya, Waianae, Leopard, Ching, really stunning and really nicely fragrant hybrid orchid that I recommend wholeheartedly. So this is Orchids with Barney. Thanks for watching.